4 games in the Wild Avs series, and as far as Game 5s are concerned, the Avs have lost their last 3 home Game 5s and 4 of 5. Normally, such stats are not applicable, but these stats have been accumulated by the same core of Avs. Game 5 in Denver, and Manny Fernandez gets the start. First career playoff starts are 34 games during the regular season. First period, no score, 4-on-4. Willie Mitchell. First goal of the playoffs, he had just 2 in 69 regular season games, and looky there. The team that scores first in the series wins all the games. Late first, 1-0 Wild, Andrew Brunette. In alone, Patrick there.
Never seen Bruno with a breakaway before.
Early second, Wild power play, number 1 in the playoffs. The Wild power play, shots, shorthanded. Fernandez is cool and calm. Later in the second, Wild power play. Wah out of the net, way out. Martin Skula kicks it right to Philip Kubla, Ray Ferraro, 2-0 Minnesota.
Well, you're right. The Avalanche are scrambling all over the place, but you're always told never put it in the slot. I don't know where Skula thinks he's going to kick this. He's not Diego Maradona. What? He puts it right on Kuba's stick, and no chance. Maradona, he's retired, Barry. Just like us.
I was hoping for Jason Elam there out of you. Meanwhile, Pasquale Dupree, the 24-year-old, had 20 goals during the regular season, the first of the series. 3-0 Wild. The Avs bench gets short, trying to get one by Manny, and Ryan Preck finally does his first goal of the series. Avs cut it to 3-1. Later in the third, Mitchell's pass off the stick of Zoltak to Rico Hall, but Rico can't get it by Manny. Still 3-1. Peter Forsberg got 5 shots on goal to lead all Avs players. Not there, Barry.
Well, the right guy's got the puck in this situation, but Fernandez is very sharp. See how square he is to the shooter. Uses that pad to make a great save, and if some of his buddies come to help him all later.
Okay, 30 seconds left. Here comes Rob Blake. It's a 3-1 game. Backhander, it's in. Avs have a chance, 3-2. They call timeout and set up the final play. There's Tony Granato, Rick Tocchet, 16 seconds, 15 seconds, one more chance. They get the right guy with the puck. Oh, Joe Sakic almost under the left armpit of Manny, but not quite. What Greg Eklund is to Everclear, no relation to Pelly. Manny Fernandez is to the Wild. 26 saves and for his first playoff win. The road team has won 4 of the 5 games in the series, and the team scoring first has won every game of the series. Minnesota, the only team during the regular season not to lose a game when leading after the second period. They're heading home now, down 3-2 to the Avs.
We definitely wanted to go back home and win one for our fans. And when we left Minnesota, that's exactly what I said. You know, if we have a chance to come back and at least give them a good show and try to win a game, that's all we want, you know. And then we'll focus, you know, if it goes the distance, we'll focus. But right now we're focusing. The guys are taking it small sections and just focusing on one period, one shift, and one game.
When you come out flat and you don't play as well as you expect to and as you hope to, you know, they're not going to quit. They're going to take advantage of it, and they did.
You let a team back in, it's an emotional roller coaster ride. They've got a lot of emotions, and we got to think about this and think about how we were successful against this team. And tonight we didn't do it. You know, we just didn't play how we can, and there's no excuses.
The Avs have had a problem closing out a playoff series over the past 2 years. Since the conference semis against LA in 2001, the Avs are 1-6 in games when they can close out a series early before Game 7. 4 of those losses have come at home. Known as a one-line team during the regular season with Joe Sakic hurt and a bit inconsistent, but they made that up, Ray, with blue line scoring during the regular season. Not happening now.
No, it's not. Colorado had the number 1 and 2 scoring defense along with Detroit all season long. They went back and forth. Coming into the playoffs, you would expect that would continue. At this point, they're only number 6 in the playoffs with their defensemen scoring. Blake's goal was only the Avs' second from a defenseman. That shows Minnesota's done a good job of picking up the Avs' defensemen late in the play. They've stayed tight to them and not allowed guys like Blake and Morris and Foote to jump into the play along with DeVries. But really, Barry, the key was that they just weren't ready to play.
No, exactly. And Tony Granato touched on that in his news conference after the game. He said they weren't ready, and you could tell at the start of the game they weren't ready. They came out flat against a team with their backs against the wall that everyone knew were going to play their best game. And it started early in the period, and it started with the leaders of this team. Right off the bat, we saw Willie Mitchell get a loose puck. He goes back to the point. Patrick sees this shot the whole way. It's a one-timer, not a lot shot on it, just skips by him, hits his pad, and goes in. Now, that's not Patrick Waugh. Now, Ray talked about Skula kicking it out to the point, but look where Patrick is, out of the net. Nobody's covering the point. It was totally a fire drill. Nobody was where they should be. Now, the Avalanche are usually solid in the neutral zone. The puck goes to the side if you don't have a play. DeVries tries to make a cute little play up the middle. The boards are wide open. And again, a long slapper goes right through Patrick Waugh. This team blew this game in the first period. They turned it on in the third period, looked great, had a bunch of chances. But the bottom line is, against anybody that's left in the playoffs, you got to play 60 minutes, not 20 minutes. That's what Tony will be selling to his team next game.
All right, Game 6 Monday, back in Minnesota. Well, 4 out of 5 times the team